Hey, before we get into the video, I just wanted to say this video took me so long to make, so I'd really appreciate if you left a like on the video and also subscribe to my channel. My goal is to hit 3K before summer break, which is around 6 weeks for me, so we do have some time and I feel like we could do it. That's all I wanted to say though, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. Yo, what's going on you guys, it's BKO back with another video, and today's video is a way different type of video than what I usually do. Today I made a bunch of Wiz streamers sing All Star by Smash Mouth. A bunch of you guys probably know Will NE, he's a massive British YouTuber, and he's the one that I stole this idea from. He did this with a bunch of big YouTubers, and I really wanted to do it with a bunch of people in the Wiz community. I thought it was a super cool idea, but I majorly underestimated how hard it would be. Basically, there was 3 stages on making this video. There was the planning phase, the executing phase, and the editing phase. This is basically the planning stage. In this Google document, I have every single word to the song All Star associated with a question. There is so many questions that I had to ask the streamers, it's actually crazy. There's a full 3, 4, it's like 4.5 pretty much. Wait, actually I can use just Control G and I can check how many dones there are. 138. I had to ask 138 questions. Not only did I have to ask these questions to the streamers, I had to come up with these questions to make them actually say the word that I needed them to say. And obviously the streamer didn't always give the response that I was looking for, so I had to ask it multiple times to multiple streamers. A lot of the questions are pretty straightforward, but some of them were kind of difficult for the streamers to answer. Specifically the infinitive of a word, a bunch of streamers just didn't know what that was.
What's it? Infinite.
Have you ever had a dream that you do?
What's the infinite of living? Yeah, see.
Infinitive of living.
Dying.
But yeah, after I made all of the questions, that leads us on to the execution stage. I would basically go into random streamers' streams and just start asking them questions. There was 2 main methods I would use to actually make them answer my question. The first one that I started off with and worked for a while is I went into their stream, I would be like, can you help with my homework? And like I said, you guys can see these questions, most of them are pretty simple, so they would all be like, what grade are you in? I would usually just tell them I was in 3rd grade, and it was super funny at the start, but then some of the streamers, they started to catch on a bit and they were like, I'm not gonna help you with their homework, and that led to the second way I got the streamers to say what I wanted. The second way, and the one that I think is way more effective, is I asked them if I could ask some questions for my psychology project. I don't know anything about psychology, I've literally never taken a class for psychology, but there was some people that I went to their streams and they're like, ooh, psychology. I took a few classes and I got super scared. Since I was just asking random questions, I thought they were gonna catch on that this was just a joke, but luckily none of them did.
I majored in computational neuroscience in college, so all neuroscience majors had to take, a handful of psych courses as prerequisites, and they were interesting, but we didn't get to do any of the typical psych lab stuff that you would think of.
There was 2 streamers that somewhat caught on to what I was doing. They didn't completely call me out for it, but I think they somewhat knew what I was doing. The first one was Compass, and I actually asked him the first question to make him say somebody.
Aha. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Be quiet, dude. Be quiet. I know what you're doing now. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, dude. As soon as you said somebody, I clicked. It clicked in my head, dude. You're trying to make me hold on. You're trying to make me waste my time.
So yeah, you guys saw the clip. I'm not entirely sure if he caught on because at the end he just said, you're trying to waste my time. So I don't really know. Compass, if you're watching this, let me know if you really did know what I was doing, because I was somewhat confused after that. The next streamer that kind of caught on to what I was doing was the one where I asked them to say sharpest. I really had to push to get this one. When you tell someone to describe a knife, obviously they're gonna say sharp, but it's hard to get them to say sharpest.
Sorry, I'm thinking of something else because my brain some reason wanted to go to. Somebody once told me that I'm not the sharpest tool for shit.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool.
That's my answer. There you go. That's my answer.
You guys saw in that clip that the first thing he thought of was All-Star, which is kind of creepy. They didn't actually catch on that I was trying to make them say words from the song, but that was pretty close. And then there's just a bunch of funny clips from a bunch of nice streamers, so I'll show those right now.
Verb for come. It's either can be came, come, comes, coming,
It depends if it's present third person.
Greg, come.
Bro, Greg, he's in third. Greg, he's in third grade. Greg, he's in third grade. Dude, chill. Hopefully he does.
Sight, hearing, touch, smell, and taste are all senses. Your 5 senses. Bro.
Your 5 senses. Bro, there's.
Wait.
Aren't you on a computer?
What is this?
Aren't you on your computer right now? Like that is. Bro,
There is no way you don't know this.
you can look this up yourself. Wait, what grade are you in, Caleb? Tell me right now.
Have you found your way into the next ring?
Can I?
I mean, even if you're like, you should have learned that in like first.
Wait, how do you?
Sense.
How do you?
Your sense.
He's in 8th.
S-E-N.
He's in 8th grade. He's in 8th grade.
Sense. It's just sense. Not 5 senses. It's just their senses. Their sense.
He's in 8th grade.
How are you in 8th grade and not know that, dude?
Bro, don't test me. You're testing us.
What is there to test? Clearly not much in your brain.
Triangles, squares, and circles are all examples of what? They're drawings. They are drawings. Also lines. Because they're called the nation of lines. You really think about it. Like, you really think about it. You need to draw a line in order to create those forms, right? You can keep it going. There are culminations of lines. Geometry, bro. Like, am I supposed to rhyme, man? What is that shit? I'm be frank with you, man. We gotta like combine our brain power because I got the IQ of a rock. Triangles, squares, and circles, right? And it starts with AS, just like an S, and ends with an E, right? So it starts with an S and ends with an E. So you know, we gotta take a good look. Dots, squares, and triangles are all types of wait, shape. No way, dude. Yo, Google really coming in clutch. Let's go, Khalid. Let's go, bro. Let's fucking go.
Nobody knows the answer to this question. In the middle of the NBA season, they give the players a resting period. What do they call it? The NBA? I don't know. I haven't watched basketball in like moons, bro. Google, please. Wait. Why are you telling me to Google it, Caleb, when you're in my chat watching me on the internet? I need this? Caleb, Google it. The All-Star break. Hey, yo, chat. Can you guys answer the question? I'm done. It's all over. The pain.
Every streamer that I ask questions to, their link will be down below, so make sure to go and check them out. Also, if you see them live or you just watch them often, then make sure to send them this video. That'd be super funny to see their reaction. And once I was done the execution stage and I got all the words I needed, I had to move on to the third stage, which is the editing stage. This one definitely took a long time, but I'd say the execution stage was probably the longest because it was super hard to get people to say the exact word you needed. But with all the editing done, the song was finally finished, and here's the finished product. Also, I'm not an amazing audio editor, so like, don't judge me. I tried my best. The fast parts were super hard to line up.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an O on her forehead. Well, years start coming and they don't stop coming. Bad to school and I've hit around running to make sense to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking that treats? You ever know? If you don't go, you ever shine. If you don't glow. Hey girl, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Hey girl, you're a rockstar. Get show on. Get head and all. Glitter is gold only. Shooting stars. Break the mold. It's a place and say it gets older. You're under up now. Wait till you get older. But meteor man. Beg to differ. But golden satellite. Extra. Skate is pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world on fire. How about yours? That's what I like it. And I'll never get bored.
Hey,
Now.
you're
All-Star.
Game.
On. Go.
play. Hey,
Now.
you're
Rockstar.
Get.
Show.
On.
Get.
Head.
And all glitter
Is.
Gold. Only.
shooting stars.
Break the mold.
Go for the moon. Go for the moon.
Hey,
Now.
you're
All-Star.
Game.
On. Go.
play. Hey,
Now.
you're
Rockstar.
Get.
Show.
On.
Get.
Head.
And all glitter
Is.
Gold. Only.
shooting stars.
Somebody once
Ask, could I?
spare some change for gas.
I
To
Get.
Myself
away.
from this place.
I
Said yep.
What concept?
I
Could use.
Little.
Fuel myself
and
Could
all
use.
Little.
change.
Well,
Years start
Coming in.
don't stop
Coming.
Bad too.
Rules.
and
I
Ground.
Running.
make.
That's
To.
Live for fun.
your
Brain gets smart, but your head gets
dumb.
So much to.
Do.
So much to.
See. So what's wrong
with taking.
Treats.
you?
If you don't go,
You. Shine.
if you don't
Glow.
Hey,
Now.
you're
All-Star.
Game.
on. Go.
play. Hey,
Now.
you're
Rockstar.
Get.
Show.
On.
Get.
Head.
And all glitter
Is.
Gold. Only.
shooting stars.
Break the mold.
and all glitter
Is.
Gold. Only.
shooting stars.
Break the mold.